I'm Eforen, your head derp, and this is Kerbal Space Program. Let's go blow something up and probably kill some Kerbals. So, our mission today, should we choose to accept it, which we're going to because I'm going to do it, is we're going to go and try to get some missions. Get some of that not science. We're not so worried about science right now. We've got most of the stuff we kind of need. We're gonna need a couple science points because my plan is to go and do some traveler missions where we go and we take someone, you know, into space or into orbit or whatever. We get some money for that. So we're gonna need some crew fuselages where we can put extra people into them, so we can go and take those around. And our ultimate goal is right there on the screen: the moon. The moon. We are going to orbit it, hopefully, or at least go and, you know, skim it, go past it, come back to Kerbal. Now, I would love to say I can just wing it without the patch nav or whatever it is, navconics or whatever. Patchconics, I think is what it's called. But basically, upgrading the tracking station. Because that's what allows you to have the rich prediction lines of your orbit. So, I need that. So, we're going to try to get that, which... it needs some money, which is why we're going to be doing the passenger flights. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we have the KSS. KSS Kerbal Spaceship Kagome. That is the ship that I plan to use to get up there and orbit the moon. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the patchconics yet. So we need to upgrade the tracking station, which you can see here. Oh, bloody. Okay, hold on. Let's go back out of there. Sorry, my nose is really itchy for some reason. I don't know why. So, see, patchconics. Visible in map. So that's the, you know, nice lines, predictive lines. So we need to get that. We can afford it right now, but that's going to make our budget really tight. And I don't really feel comfortable getting our budget that tight. So we're going to do some mission control stuff. We're going to do some missions. We're going to eventually fly the moon. But for now, what I'd like to do is ferry tourists safely to their destination. Now, unfortunately, we don't have anything that's going to give us all that much science right now. So, I might have to go and just do one of these. So, take a crew report in flight at that, near that. I can probably do that. Let's try it. Should we? Near site that. Conduct temperature surveys. Alpha site, blah, blah, blah. So, on the surface at those locations. That might be very doable. Alpha, beta, gamma site. Can we see what those are? Okay, not really. So, let's see. Do we have the parts to make a plane? Because if we have the parts to make a plane, we can do some of those other missions. Just because I have nothing else to build with, I'm gonna use that. And I don't think I've got any jets, so we're just gonna attach that sucker there like that. And strap this sucker on the side there. And we'll go ahead and put some wings. Oh, we don't have any control surfaces, do we? This is not gonna work. Okay, yeah, no, we cannot do this. Don't save. We would need aviation. Do we have any? We're not gonna get any new sort of cockpity things for a while on our regular trajectory. Lander can, I mean, that's a step in the right direction, but we'd still have to get flight control first. But we do want to get flight control. Crew capacity 4. That could be good. Although that might be a little bit big. How much is that? It's 90. Well, we've got one right now, one science. You know, might have to just go ahead and risk it. So, you know what? Let's try it. Should we try it? I might be able to make it. Maybe. How much does it cost to launch this ship? Okay, it costs 18 grand to launch this ship. We've got that much. Our upgrade would be how much now? That doesn't leave us much. So it'd be 178. So I'm just trying to figure out how much money we'd have left instead of just estimating it. I'm gonna get the exact number. So we'd be able to launch that ship like twice, I think. USS Kagome. It doesn't say here how much it costs to launch it. Edit vessel. So let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. We would literally only be able to launch it once. Oh, I'm kind of scared to do it, but you know what? We have to do it. I'm gonna do something. I don't want to do much, but I'm gonna do a quick save, and then we're gonna just go for it. Patch Conics, and we're gonna switch out to a pilot. Let's go with Summer. And let's do it. USS Kagome. Let's go. And we'll verify our staging to make sure our staging isn't all jacked up. So we're gonna launch all the engines at the same time. Alright, okay, yeah. And then we're gonna drop that side one, then that side one first. Yeah. Then we're gonna launch that engine and drop the side ones from there first, or at the same time. Okay, looks good. Hopefully. Oh, we need to get the mission. So hold on. Mission control. Fly by the moon. That'll give us a bunch of money and a couple science. Go to the Kagome. And here goes something. No. That's not who I put in there. I want Summer. I need a pilot. I mean, an engineer's nice and all, but no. Okay. Did I ever do a crew report on the pad? Okay. So, actually, no, we might be able to get a teensy bit of science by not doing nothing. We don't have anything to do here. Okay. Right, we're totally maxed out on parts. Okay. Well, here goes something. Not necessarily nothing. So SAS is on. Launching. Launching. We haven't blown up yet. So, that's good. Now, for any of you that aren't familiar with this kind of design, what's going on here is you can see the different fuel usage on the side here, and that's because these have the fuel draining out of them up to here, and then it's filling up this inner stage, and this is filling up the center, so the center is going to have, full fuel. We can actually go and should be able to activate this engine, I think. That'll have its own fuel. Actually, that is not good. Shouldn't. So we saw those just kick off. So now we drop those. We lose some weight. Now these are supposed to be draining into the center. I don't know why they're not. I hope they're not going the wrong way. No, they look like they're going the right way. They're arrowing into there. So it should be fine. Now, I'm going to tip over some. And this is what's called a gravity turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to launch ourselves into orbit with that. Now... Oh, sorry. It sounded like the engine shut off. Okay, so once we get up to around 80,000 feet for our apopsis, I'm going to go ahead and... I think it's apoapsis. Yeah, sorry. Apoapsis. Then from there, I'll start burning basically directly to the side. And that'll get us in an orbit around Kerbal. And there we go. Also pretty much out of the atmosphere at this point, so we don't really have to worry about that too much, because really in general orbiting is not so much about your vertical speed, it's about your horizontal speed. It's about going around the planetoid as fast as possible in a particular direction. Well, not necessarily as fast as possible, but getting enough speed in a particular direction. I don't know that we're going to make it into orbit. I think we should, but this line isn't moving very much. It's moving slowly, though. It looks like we are slowly circularizing. I'm going to try to get more directly on the horizon here. See if we can get around this dark side here. Something dark side. We've got cookies. Sorry, I can't think of anything interesting to say, really. Yeah. So basically, as soon as we see this this apoapsis pop on the other side, then we're gonna go ahead and get that up to probably around, I don't know, 80,000 feet. Then we'll try to do our transfer over to the moon from there. So, boom, there it popped. So now all we gotta do is wait for it to get up there. And it's way more fuel efficient if we're out here. So I'm gonna speed up a little bit. Because we want to be near the apoapsis. Then we're just gonna pop this around over here. And a quick way to stop your momentum when you're spinning is you can just time warp. Just get that lined up and start burning. There we go. So our periapsis is nice and high, and our apoapsis is as well. So now all we have to do is find where we want to transfer. So the moon is there. If we burn over here, probably, then we can probably get a rendezvous with the moon. So I should burn prograde, I think. Yeah, we want to burn prograde. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to take this end here, our apoapsis, just stick it out over here. It's going to stick it out towards the moon there. And we might be in space a while. We might make a few orbits. But this should allow the moon to catch up to us. Yeah, basically we're just getting out there. Now we do have to watch our fuel because we do want to be able to get back, you know, to Kerbal. But it shouldn't be too bad. Now, one thing we could do is we could kill it, and we can come around. I think there's a way to, like, right-click this or something to go and jump there, but whatever. I think that might be a more advanced thing later when we upgrade our tracking station even further. But we don't have the money for that right now. So we're going to come around. And we get back down to the other side. Whoa! We're going to zip right on past it. Just so that we don't zip past it this time. Okay, so now that we're over here, we're going to take this and we're going to burn. And that should more quickly throw us out there. So we'll be more fuel efficient. Because we're on the opposite side of our periapsis. Okay, so now all we should have to do is go and wait. So we're just gonna orbit and just keep orbiting. I don't think you can store multiple crew reports, can you? Yeah, not without being able to EVA. It's a shame. Now we could try to circularize here and be at a higher orbit and then eventually meet up with the moon, but that would take a lot of delta V, I think. And delta V is kind of like a unit measurement that includes how much fuel you have and how long you can burn that fuel and your thrust for that, like how much you use to gain how much thrust. So I feel like this is going to take a long time, so we're just going to go up to the we're going to try this. We're going to go up to our apoapsis. And then we're going to try to circularize when we're up there. And just be at a slightly higher orbit. And then we'll... the moon, I think, will catch up to us. Not the other way around. And then we can do, I think, what's called a Hoffman transfer. And go the opposite way. So I need to burn a little bit to get some momentum going, because we don't have any other way to control our stuff right now because we're out of electric charge. But once we get around to the other side, we will be able to boost. Okay, here we go. And do it. So let's see here. So that's our ship. There's the Earth, and there's the moon over there. Whoa. That was interesting. We had a, what's it called over there? Not a collision. Not an intercept. Sorry, I'm not thinking of the words. If anyone can think of the word that I'm trying to think of, put it down in the doobly-doo. Whoa, that does not look good. Set as target. Okay, let's see. So we would come in and we'd get slung out. But what we can do is we can just go around, and when we have our thing there, we can just kill our Delta V. Yeah, let's try that. Worst case scenario, we're going to be at a significantly higher orbit. It won't be that bad. So right there is where we come into the moon's influence. So right about there, we should focus view. Okay, so now we're in the moon's influence, so we should be able to burn retrograde. So this should... Whoa there. Oops, I did that wrong. I think I should have burned prograde. Maybe. I don't know. I thought I had a contract. Did I complete the contract? Maybe I just get closer, and then I kill my velocity when I'm closer. And then the moon will kind of capture me. Worst case scenario, gets flung out into outer space. Okay, and we say goodbye to another Kerbal. Okay, now let's do this. the right thing to do? Right, it's curving in. That looks like it's a good thing. Is it good? Come on, circular. Yes! There we go. We have an orbit around the moon. We don't want to get too low here, but that's a nice close orbit there. So now we can switch out and we can see the moon. Check it out. We're orbiting the moon. We haven't died or blown up or anything like that. So let's see here. Check that out. Okay. So we're going to take a crew report. Looks down on the cold gray surface. It looks like it really beat up with craters. It's only 10 science. If we transmit it, it's also 10 science, which I don't have the transmission stuff for, unfortunately. So let's go, and I'm going to really quickly hop down to the Space Center and see if we have mission stuff for any of that. Okay, return to Kerbal from orbit. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Slow down a vessel in orbit and return it to the surface. This is the goal. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, and I think there was one to return science. Just simply bring back science. VIP to destination, tourists. Test heat shield at the launch site. Oh, we could do that. We can easily do that. I'll do that right now. Okay. Vehicle test. And we're just gonna do a new one. Pop that on there. Actually, not even... We're not gonna start with that. We're just gonna do that. And where is the heat shield? Boop. Launch. Oh, this is the most derpy little thing. Run test. Hey, check it out. The test was successful. Oh, free money. I love those at the launch site things. Okay, mission control. Flight over Kerbal, in-flight over Kerbal, Kerbal near Kerbal, ferry destination, over. Yeah, no, we don't have anything else we can do. But I want to double check that we did do the... Did we decline that mission instead of accept it? We better not have declined it instead of accepting it. Weird. At any rate, we got this stuff, so that's cool. And we did that. Okay, tracking center. Let's do it. Okay, so let's return. So how we return is, I believe, we just go and jet out that way. So this is going that way, so we want to go in towards the moon. So we just jet around this side, and we should, if all goes well, get out of orbit. and get flung back towards Kerbal as well. Just getting higher and higher. Okay. I don't think I can bring that down much more, can I? I don't think I can bring it down and escape. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this. So let's go. Let's get out of here. And so we want to kill our momentum up towards our apopsis, because that'll be the most efficient use of fuel. And boom, we just popped over to the other one. So now let's go ahead and we're going to jet around the planet. And we're up here a little bit closer. There we go. And burning retrograde. We still have fuel. Nice, nice, nice. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to just sort of skim the atmosphere a little bit. Notice how little fuel it's taking for us to do this. So if I just skim it. That should be enough to bring us in. I don't know where we'll land, though. Let's see. Well, we'll see. Okay, let's do it. Now, I'm going to go and quick save, which I think is that button. Yes, quick saving. There we go. Okay, and we're actually going to go and use this stage to rotate us around until we're facing the right direction. Really only burning so that we have control of the vessel. And now, just go pop that. And we're just going to warp in till we start getting some fire here. And hopefully, yeah, there we go. And since we have the shape that we have, the bottom here with the physics and everything goes and cradles it, and that's going to keep us pretty much on target. I mean, we totally can turn off the SAS. If we were to do anything, I would say you'd have the SAS if you had battery power, which I don't because we don't have solar panels yet. But if we had the battery power, then we could go and we could try to keep our, you know, targeting. Now, we kind of bounced off of the planet. We're still really low, though. We bled off a little bit of our speed. We're going to come around, and then we're going to make another approach once we exit so that we don't have to do physics warp anymore. Then we'll come around and do it again. And we're just going to keep bleeding off until we actually enter the Atmo and we really just completely enter the planet. A nice, safe approach, so we don't burn up again. So let's get as high as we can go. Coming back around. Okay, I think we're on physics warp again. Okay, physics warp again. And see how we're just locking right onto that target again? I love that. Now, it can get a little bit rough if we shake too much, but we should even out. There we go. Yep. I can't tell if Summer is having a really good time or a really bad time. But yeah, you can see this Apopsis just coming right in there. It looks like we might be landing in the mountains, actually. Yeah. Why do I always land on the dark side of the planet? I'm cursed, I swear. So that's us burning away. Actually, you know, we might land right here in this bay. That would be sweet. If we land right there. Ooh, girl. Because that's the Space Center right there. So if we can land in this bay, then we just get picked up by the space station right there. And I think you get more money back for your parts the less distance on Kerbin you have to go to acquire them. So the closer we are to the space station, the better. Although I think we exited the atmosphere again. Yep, we did. Okay, so we gotta wait until we come around the other side, which is a pain in the butt. Pain in the boot, as they would say in Canada. So yeah, I'll probably fast forward this part because yeah, you probably don't want to watch me just sitting here while it goes around. But orbiting the moon. I'm not orbiting the moon. I'm orbiting Kerbin. Yeah, I totally know what planet I'm on. Don't worry about that. Boo boo doo boo boo doo boo boo boo. Oh, nice. Kerbin's actually rotating. Cool. So 120 is our point where we can't go and pull that anymore. So it doesn't look like we're going to be landing in that bay anymore. Hopefully we straighten out before we start burning. Yeah, no, looks like we will. We're coming around the planet pretty quickly at this point. Hi, planet! Ha! 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 Kerbin. I just hope we don't come out over, or we don't have to land on this mountainous area, which it looks like we might have to. Oh yeah, we do. Because we might not get chutes in time. So I gotta watch this, and as soon as that's ready, pop it. Yeah, there we go. Come on. I'll probably... Oh, I'm actually gonna get really close to the ground here. Oh gosh! Oh, I don't know if these open high enough. Oh, okay. Well then, that was alarming. Oh gosh. When we do land though, we can try to do a little bit more science, do an EVA. I don't think we can do a crew report, can we? No, we can't. Although we can get out because we're on the surface of Kerbal. We're on the surface of Kerbin. So we can get out, we can walk around, we can do a EVA report, as well as we can go and we should be able to pull the crew report and then do a second crew report from inside. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we almost toppled over there. Okay, so EVA, and then we're gonna take data, and we're going to do an EVA report. Report while flying over Kerbin's highlands. Yep, yeah, we're totally flying. Just don't look down, and we're totally flying. Can we get off the... There we go. So, report, EVA report, no. So, we need to get back in. So, grab board. Okay, so we've got that in. And now we can take another crew report. Okay. And then we can get out again. And we can take another EVA report. And then we can get back in. And EVA report from Highlands added. Okay. And now, if we go and we hop out, I think there's a thing over this way. It's like a river or whatever, I think. And so if we go over there, then I think we can get another EVA report from there, because I think that's a different biome, technically. Technically speaking. Am I able to, like, plant a flag? I don't think I am. I think I need to get, like, an upgrade to plant a flag. That sucks. This was further away than I thought it was. Oh, this is so much further away than I thought it was. Is it worth the science? I am moving so slowly. I don't know about that. Yeah, no. No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go back to the vessel. How do I use the jetpack? Kerbal jet pack key. On EVA. Okay, so R. There we go. Okay. Maybe that doesn't really do much here. Okay, so when I have it activated with R, then use that, press Shift and Control to move up and down. Okay, that barely does anything. Yeah, I'll meet you guys back at the KSS Kagome. Okay, so let's get back in this sucker and recover it. One thing I did think of would be really cool is to go and use like a plane or something to come over here and actually recover the vessel and bring it back to the space not space station, space center. So nice. We got the 2 crew reports and an EVA report. Nice. Okay, cool. So we earned a bunch of science actually from that. Let's see if we can go and cool. We got a few funds back. Nice. She advanced a level for that mission. So let's see what we have for next time. Space data from the surface of the moon. Ooh, ambitious. We'll definitely have to do some other stuff first. I wonder if we can get... Oops, that's not the science. I wonder if we can get the aviation stuff. We can get some of the aviation stuff. And the crew cabin. Okay, so this is something we very well may invest in, because then we can take those passengers up to space. But we also should look at the aviation stuff. Ooh, I'm not sure which one we should do. I mean, the aviation would be very useful, but at the same time, I think the crew cabin is going to be more useful overall, because we can go and bring that up. We'll also get the struts, so we get space tape, structural fuselage, Rocco Max brand decoupler, and the stability enhancers for launch. That would be really nice. I think we'll end up going with this. I'll play with it a little bit and figure out what we want to do by the next episode. So, remember, give me the thumbs up down at the bottom
be like, I like this video, it's awesome, it's such a good video.
And then slam on that subscribe button if you haven't already. But, you know, if you already subscribed, don't hit it again, because then that means you're not subscribed anymore. You know, that would suck. Anyways, one thing I was thinking about really quickly before we go, in the administration building, we could do a campaign, and so we could sacrifice some of our reputation for fundraising, so we get more money. Which, I mean, we might want to go ahead and do a 25 commitment on. So that means 25% of our reputation gains will go to getting money, which would be really useful. There's also science, where we can go and income, reputation. I don't like that though. That's not very much yield. I think we can get more science by simply having more money than we can by actually doing another one. Setup costs 25 reputation. Sure. There we go. Okay, cool. So, we'll see the gains from that in our next mission. For now, I'll see you guys next time.